Mace Windu took 3 other Jedi to arrest the Chancellor, and we all know how that went. I have done 2 other videos on what would happen if Mace Windu took other Jedi. Now, I want to see if we can create a team of non-Force wielders to deal with the Chancellor. I will not be including any Force wielders on this list at all, including the Night Sisters, Sith, Jedi, or Force beings. Let's get straight into it. Hello and welcome to Star Wars Grand Moff. I am the Grand Moff, and today we are asking ourselves, what if Mace Windu told different people, not Jedi, to arrest the Chancellor? Who would you pick? For this what if, I am lifting all restrictions on anyone from Legends or Canon and from any time period. The only rule is they cannot be Force sensitive or a Force wielder in any sense. Now, if you like this sort of content, then make sure to hit that subscribe button and join our Star Wars community. Thanks. As you know, this challenge is incredibly hard to find 4 non-Force wielders to take on one of the strongest dark side users in all history. I have thought about using a number of characters from Jar Jar to the Bad Batch, but I have settled on a team that may seem different, but I feel have the best chance of catching the Dark Lord off guard. Overpowering the Chancellor is completely out of the question. Misdirection and a solid plan is the only way. With that in mind, my first choice is the mastermind Mithron Yerodo, or Thrawn, as most people know him. This guy scares me nearly as much as Sidious. He is the Sherlock Holmes of Star Wars and the best tactician I have ever seen. If anyone could find a way to deal with the Chancellor, it's him. In terms of fighting ability, Thrawn can hold his own, but not against someone like Sidious, and it would be over in a second. Hence why they are not taking the direct approach. Thrawn does have a weakness that is important for this what if, and he is weak against Force users. He even admits himself that the Force is a complete enigma to him. This could be a problem for the team, but I've picked some other members that I think will complement him, and these other members know a bit more about Force users and how to deal with them. My second choice is General Grievous, the strongest fighter I could think of who is not a Force wielder. I can't think of anyone who is a non-Force wielder and as strong as General Grievous. Let me know in the comments below if I'm wrong. Mass Jedi killer, he would be an excellent frontline and tank to at least hold Sidious off for maybe a couple of seconds. Third is Cad Bane. This guy is so slippery. He has robbed the Jedi Temple, a feat that I thought would be impossible for a non-Force user, and he has killed a number of Jedi, and he is also a great tactician in his own right. Finally, my ace in the hole, R2-D2. Sorry, I'm trying to say this with a straight face, but hear me out. This droid has pulled off some insane miracles. R2 also has a bank of information that Anakin left inside him, from floor plans to clone guard shifts and a number of other secret things that I'm sure that Thrawn could use to great effect. Because Thrawn's biggest weakness in this challenge is not having information, and I feel like R2 would be a great utility character. Also, no one would suspect him. I don't think Sidious would see this coming. He also wouldn't be able to sense R2's intentions. Okay, the bit you've been waiting for, where all the pieces come together. Let's set the scene. Anakin tells Mace that the Chancellor is a Sith Lord. Mace calls up Thrawn, General Grievous, Cad Bane, and R2-D2 to arrest the Chancellor for him. Can you imagine? First, Thrawn will be made in charge and would not rush in like the Jedi did. He would find out information both from Bane and Grievous about Sidious, and I feel he would work out that Palpatine is indeed the Sith Lord they are looking for, or at least have a strong suspicion that it's him. General Grievous never knew Sidious's true identity, but he could tell the rest of the group that he must be very powerful, Sidious, as he was stronger than Dooku and Dooku's master. Cad Bane would start to explain weaknesses of the Jedi to Thrawn to give him a better understanding of how to defeat a Force user, while R2 would provide plans of the Senate building, and Bane, as he's broken into the Senate building before, would be able to tell them the best ways to get in and out. Layers and misdirection is the only way this team could defeat Palpatine. How exactly they would do this, I'm going to leave to you. I am not Thrawn. There is no way I am nearly as smart as that guy. I can't think of how this could possibly work, but all I can think of is an ingenious plan to be able to capture/kill Sidious. But honestly, would it work? Probably not, but this is the best chance I have of defeating Sidious with 4 non-Force users. Well, there you have it. Who would you pick to arrest the Chancellor, and how would they do it? Let me know in the comments below. And while you're there, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. I have been the Grand Moff, and you